Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Shanda Kim, and I'm here to help you take control of your financial health and wellness. I'm going to educate and inspire some financial literacy. So, just a opening thing about me a little bit. I am a single mom with 3 children, and while I was in school, I was also a full-time student and had 3 jobs and always stressed and always trying to figure it out until I learned how to budget. And before this happened, it was during the winter time, my radiator sprang a leak, and I had spent all of my money on clothes and presents for the family. I had also let the kids talk me into going out to eat and to the movies the day before. I didn't have the savings to fix the radiator because I did this a lot out of feeling guilty for being so busy all the time. I had to take out a loan at 26% interest and add it to my bills. I was just like, oh gosh, oh no, one more thing to pay. I'm gonna take us more hours for this, oh boy. I started looking at how to budget and realized how much money I was wasting on things that we didn't need. And I was keeping myself financially strapped. I started using the budget tracking tool that you will see and learn. And I am now secure in knowing where my money goes and have a lot less stress. This budgeting tool is going to be PDF below. So if you want to get it before you watch this video, go ahead. Now, when was the last time you looked at where your money actually goes? When I looked at where my money is going, I realized I was spending way too much money on way too many stupid things that I did not need, which was not okay. And I thought, oh my gosh, I really got to stop this. So I had to realize that budgeting wasn't about restricting my finances. It was about directing them into the right pocket, the right direction, however you want to put it. So let's talk about the real definition of budget. We're gonna move beyond the word budget. Let's call it a spending map or a money tracker. It's pretty much what it is. Do you know where your money is going at any given time? I do now, but there were times where I did not. And never let anybody take you away from a budget, because I let my ex-husband take me away from my budget, and my finances were ruined for a while. They're back on track, but they were ruined for a while because I allowed somebody else to control my money map. So think of it as budgets don't limit you. They give you permission to say yes, intentionally. Not knowing where your money is makes everything stressful when you want to do little things and don't have the finances. If you track your spending and budget, you will be able to say yes. Say yes to a special evening out. Say yes to eating out with the one you love. Say yes to going to the movie with your kids or your significant other. Now, let's talk about the psychology of spending. There are emotional triggers behind money. And if you don't understand these, you won't be able to better budget. First one is stress. When you're overwhelmed, you tend to spend money and then regret it later. Then there's excitement. Think about when you see the newest thing at the store or on TV, and then you have to go get it because you are convinced it will help you, and then regret it later because you're like, oh great, more clutter, more mess, more stress, this is not helping me at all. Or guilt. I know this one well. Your child, your significant other, they really want something and you say no. And then you go get it anyway, and then feel regretful later because you need the money for something else. And you were like, okay, I really did not have that money to spend. Why did I do that to myself? And we all do it. It is, I'm sorry to say, the human condition. Let's do a quick self-check. Which emotion drives you to spend the most? Is it guilt? Is it stress? Is it excitement? So let's talk about pause and plan. it's a 24-hour rule for purchases over a certain dollar amount. I use it all the time. I always wait 24 hours and sometimes more before making a major purchase, and that way I don't have buyer's remorse later. I know I really needed it, or I'm like, nope, you really don't need that, never mind. Or if I really like something, I'll see if it goes on sale, and if it goes on sale and it's meant to be mine, I'll have it. So this is something I learned the hard way when I was younger, because I did a lot of impulse buying because I grew up very poor, very, very poor. I've been homeless. My mother had us homeless several times with nothing. I grew up with not having nice clothes, everything, all the promises broke to me all the time. And I became an impulse buyer when I finally got money. That's not okay. It's not. You regret it so much later. So I want to help you put freedom back in your backpack. Your backpack carries so much. You always are carrying everything from planning your meals to getting everyone ready for the day, working, even cleaning, budgeting. You're also the one who the kids are coming to for getting the clean clothes. Oh my gosh, Mom, I got this mess. I got this major project. Can you help me? And you're up till late at night building it with them. Now, wouldn't it be amazing to be able to have financial wellness and the comfort of knowing where your money is going, be part of it? Because honestly, it's a lot less stressful. We are never taught this in school. It needs to be, honestly. And most of our parents never taught us this at all. They never even thought of teaching us. So let's break it down by using the word freedom, because this is what you will get when you learn how to budget. Let's have the F stand for find your real numbers, your income, your expenses, your debt, your bad spending. Let's have the R be reprioritized. So you're going to reprioritize what matters to you. Vacation, date night, family fun day, new car, etc. The weekend trip where it's like, woosah, I need this, yes. Oh, get me away. Now, let's have the E be eliminate waste. By tracking what you are spending, you are able to focus on what you are doing that negatively affects your finances and stop. Just stop. Say, nope, done. Okay, I'm not spending on you no more. You're a waste of my time and my money. Now, establish goals that make you excited. You finally get to go on that weekend trip that you've wanted to go for years. My story behind this is I finally got to go to Chicago 26 years later because it never worked out. I've been to Florida several times. I've been everywhere else. I wanted to go to Chicago. And every time I was promised to go there or something happened. And it was usually a financial thing because I didn't have a nest egg or something put back. So that's where you need to establish your goals and have that new not touch fund, because that is for my next trip. Design your monthly money map using the budget worksheet that is in the PDF. O, let's optimize your credit and cash flow by seeing what you use in credit and step back from using it if needed and add it to your savings. Sometimes I like to use my credit cards for little things like groceries, things like that. Pay them off every month because those are necessity expenses, and I get the points that I want for a trip or something else. That also helps you get stuff for your trips, yeah. Now, the M is for maintain your mindset. It's a marathon, not a moment. Think about the tortoise and the hare. Who won? It wasn't the hare was like, woohoo, go get it, yeah, baby. It's tortoise like, yeah, I got this, okay. I'm gonna take my time, little steps, bring big rewards. I'm just gonna keep the pace. That's what you need to do. When you work on your finances continuously and keep track of everything, you are learning how to maintain a financial stronghold in your future. Your future is important, so is that of your children. Now, start with all the income that is coming into the house. Put it all together, honey, week by week. Now, look at your bills starting with housing, rent, mortgage, utilities, transportation, food, all those things. Then move to extras, subscriptions, takeouts, impulse buys. This is where you're gonna be doing some cutting. Then, show how small leaks sink big ships. There is a $10 a day rule. If you save $10 a day for one full year, you would have $3,650 at the end of the year. Plus any interest that's going into that savings account. Think about it. And that's kind of worth the $10 a day, isn't it? So use color coding for needs and wants versus dreams. Have your dreams be a pretty blue. Have a need be a green. Have a want be a red. It's not a necessity. It's not something you should go running into because it's usually stuff that's wasting your money. So, smart budgeting builds strong families. So today we are talking about something simple but powerful. Giving your money a plan. Budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about direction. Showing every dollar where to go so it serves your family's goals instead of draining your energy and your mental capacity. Because we all know that money problems make major stress. When you have your budget, it's going to reduce stress and build stability. It helps prepare for emergencies, and it models confidence in planning to your children. Your children learn how to plan, budget, and spend from you. You learn how to spend from your parents. If your parents had bad spending habits, you had to break those habits. I did, because, well, like I said, I've been homeless to my mom's spending habits and her lifestyle choices. So track income and expenses. Write it down. Clarity is power. You have it written down, you're like, what was that again? What was that again? I've been there, done that. I have the midlife brain. Separate your needs from your wants. Like I said, your needs are green, your wants are red. Green go, red stop. Stop and think about, honey. Now, set one small goal at a time. This is like the small steps that build financial freedom, that build clarity, that build less stress, that build your foundation, one brick at a time. The best budget is one you actually use. You don't need spreadsheets or fancy software. Start by writing down what's coming in and what's going out. Even setting one small goal like saving $10 a week. That builds momentum. That's $40 a month, sometimes $50. That small step today can be the step of financial confidence for you and your family in the future. You want to build that foundation. So, some free budgeting apps and websites are Mint. This tracks spending automatically and shows where your money goes. Every dollar, it's easy, zero-based budgeting, great for families. Good Budget, this is an envelope-style budgeting for goals. Rocket Money helps find and cancel unwanted subscriptions. NerdWallet Budget Planner visualizes your monthly cash flow. And these are all free apps, free things you can use. They don't cost you anything. So why not do it? Technology makes budgeting simple. Take one free app and commit to it. For example, Mint connects to your bank and shows you exactly where your money goes. 10 minutes a week can completely change how you see your finances. Consistency is what turns awareness into action. Now, like I said, this is why budgeting builds confidence. You want that confidence. Budgeting does. It brings confidence, builds security, and you're like, I got this. I did this. Yes. Can't tell me no. I got the funds for it. Guess what? I saved for this. I planned for this. I got this. You want that cabin in the woods to get away from everybody? Start planning for it now. Budgeting brings peace, not pressure. Think about it. That cabin, that peace that you need, that getaway that you need, budget for it now. It brings that peace because eventually you can afford that cabin. Now, it gives you control and clarity as well. You have control of whether or not you're going to get that cabin. You have control of whether or not you're going to get to take that weekend hiking trip. Actually, that sounds like a lot of fun. Creates also a sense of security for you and your children. Your children can feel your emotions. I learned this through teaching early childhood. They feel what you feel. They are more in tuned to emotional depth than you are. You're able to turn it off. They're not. And you wonder why they have little meltdowns. So, when your family sees you budget, they see leadership in action. It's not about having more money. Oh, yay. No. Having more money is great, but how you spend it is important. It's about doing more with what you have. Budgeting gives you control, and control brings you peace. Sometimes your children will feel this and remember and pass it on. Hence, building generational wealth, generational peace. Let's talk about the $1 million baby concept, something I actually just found out about. As life insurance policies started in early child's life, this is something that started when they're young. It grows cash value over time better than a savings account. It can be used for college, buying a home, or starting a business. It builds generational wealth through early planning. Like I said, planning is everything, small steps. Think generational, you're stepping. This is one of the most powerful and least talked about financial tools in families. I never knew about this. I grew up dirt poor, as I said. I grew up never really having new clothes. I grew up living on the streets several times because of my mother's choices. I've lived in cars, I've lived in tents, in the middle of nowhere, so that we had somewhere to stay. I had to have a job early because I had to help support the family because of my mother's spending habits and lifestyle choices. I stunk up cigarettes all the time. My mom was a chain smoker as well. And I was a nerd. I was picked on. I kind of looked like olive oil. To be honest, I did. I was that ugly duckling. So, like I said, this is one of the most powerful and least talked about financial tools for families. The $1 million baby plan is a life insurance policy that starts early and grows with your child and can later fund college, a business, their first home. This is how we turn short-term planning into generational wealth. Look into it. Ask somebody about it. Get it for your children. It's worth it. Now, I'm going to talk about these free budgeting apps again. You have Mint, EveryDollar, Good Budget, Rocket Money, NerdWallet Planner. They're amazing. Clean, simple. They work. Now, I want you to pull out your phone and look at which one works for you. Again, they're Mint, EveryDollar, Good Budget, Rocket Money, NerdWallet Budget Planner. Choose just one of those apps. 10 minutes of setup can open the door to long-term consistency and confidence. The future is up to you. Taking control of your budget and your finances, it's not a maybe, it's a when are you going to do it? Hopefully it's now. You have an amazing day.